It's over for Jodie Turner-Smith and Joshua Jackson. The Queen and Slim actress has filed for divorce from the Dawson's Creek alum after 4 years of marriage, according to court documents obtained by Access Hollywood. Access has reached out to the pair's respective reps for comment. Their separation brings their nearly 5-year-long love story to a close. Sparks reportedly first flew between the two at Usher's 40th birthday party back in October 2018. Earlier this year, Joshua told Access that he didn't know at first sight that she'd be his future wife, but the connection was instant.
How did you know that she was the one? It was the right time. You're ready to get married.
I mean, married. The first thing that popped into my mind was not marriage.
Okay.
That was not the first place that my mind went.
Not usually with men, though. Let's be honest.
So I'm just gonna be honest. Like when I first saw her, I didn't think we're gonna have a child and get married.
I'm ready to procreate.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't actually know what the answer. I mean, I know what the first thing was. It was like, oh my God, who is that woman? But
yes.
Then you get to know somebody, and it just becomes the thing. I mean, we played the little dance in the beginning where we were like, it's casual, it's casual. We're just gonna spend every moment of every day with each other. But it's cool, we're casual, it's casual, it's casual. And then it wasn't, and then here we are.
While Joshua first laid eyes on Jodie that night, the Murder Mystery 2 actress had a bit of a head start, since she'd long watched him on Dawson's Creek. And as Joshua later told Access, Jodie was Team Pacey all the way.
Was your wife Jodie a Dawson's Creek fan before meeting you? If not, is she finally catching up on what all the fuss was about?
No, she was big time Team Pacey. Little did I know I was grooming my wife. I was a little uncomfortable way back then by doing that show. Yeah, no, she was definitely Team Pacey, or at least that's what she tells me. I guess she couldn't really tell me otherwise, could she?
Not at this point.
If I find out that she's a crypto Dawson fan, I'm going to be very, very disappointed.
While things started out casual between Joshua and Jodie, it quickly turned into a whirlwind romance. And months later, Jodie popped the question. During a Tonight Show interview years later, Joshua recalled how the romantic moment went down.
She asked you?
She asked me, yeah. On New Year's Eve, we were in Nicaragua. It was very beautiful, incredibly romantic. We're walking down the beach, and she asked me to marry her.
She just said, will you? Wow. Did you know that it was going to happen?
I did not know, but she was quite adamant, and she was right. This is the best choice I ever made.
They went on to get married in August 2019, but they kept news of their engagement and nuptials under wraps. In fact, it was only in November 2019 that marriage rumors first started swirling, when the pair made their red carpet debut as a couple at the premiere of Queen and Slim, Jodie's breakout film. She noticeably wore a diamond on her left-hand ring finger, while Joshua wore a 3-band gold ring on his. The following month, news finally broke that the pair had indeed secretly tied the knot, and the happy news just kept coming. As weeks later, it was revealed that the two were expecting their first child. In 2023, Jodie reflected on their decision to keep things to themselves at the time, telling People magazine, "I fell in love right before I started this movie, Queen and Slim. That would basically change my life. And then by the time I was putting this movie out, I was pregnant. I was secretly married. And I was trying to have one moment and not let the other moment overshadow it, which is why I tried to keep it secret." Before their child arrived, Joshua told Access Hollywood the story of how he and Jodie found out they were going to be parents.
How did she tell you she was pregnant?
Well, Mother Nature kind of told us. We found out together.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a big surprise thing and all that?
No, we kind of had an inkling, right? Cycles change. And then,
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you there.
Well, no. This is like the most joyous moment literally the most joyous moment of my life. And then she was working out of town, and I asked her to hold off a couple days before taking the test so we could do it together. So we found out together.
Oh, I love that. And what about you found out you're having a baby girl? Was that a good conversation? Did you think you were going to wait or not wait?
To find out the sex of the child? I mean, my family doesn't really have boys. So I knew. So it was more about her curiosity.
In April 2020, their daughter was born, and they gushed over life as a family of 3. On Joshua's first Father's Day as a dad, Jodie wrote in part on Instagram, "It is apparent by the effortlessness and fearlessness with which you father our child that this is your destiny, your birthright, your joy. I thank God every day that you hold the both of us in your strong, capable hands. You are loved. You are adored. You are the best father and husband and friend. Thank you for waiting for us." When Jodie turned 34 later that year, Joshua sent the love right back, writing in part, "Happy birthday, my beautiful wife. Thank you for choosing to share your light with me. Thank you for walking this path of life as my wife. Thank you for bringing our daughter into the world. This last year has been the happiest whirlwind of my life. "I can't wait to see what all the years to come bring our way." In December 2021, when their little girl was 19 months old, Joshua gushed over the joy of being her dad.
She's a blast. Every moment of every day is a blast. She is like every day, every moment, just such a joy. She's just awesome to be around. Yeah.
He also said that he and Jodie had talked about the possibility of going from spouses to co-stars and acting together one day.
We have actually talked about it, and it's a trite answer, but it is true. It just depends on finding the right thing for us to do together. But I would love that. It would make the child rearing much simpler if we were both on the same schedule in the same city.
Joshua and Jodie work to balance their busy careers with quality family time. In April 2023, Joshua told Access how they were hoping to coordinate plans to spend Mother's Day together.
I'm shooting in Wilmington right now, and she's very fancy, and she has a thing that she has to do on the other side of the planet, and so I'm trying to get her to commit to being home for Mother's Day, and then yes, there's a plan.
Parenting is a major priority for Joshua and Jodie. In March 2023, Jodie told Access how raising a child is a magical experience.
We think about child rearing as like we're here to teach and shape them, but really they're here to teach us. Do you know what I mean? You learn so much about yourself and the world when you see the world again through a child's eyes. And it is magic because it's just like, in your childhood imagination, you have so much magic. And as you get older, life experience, pain, trauma, drains all of that away. And so then you get this opportunity to experience it again. And it's all about just like getting out of the way, holding space and structuring and creating boundaries, but getting out of the way and seeing how it impresses upon you and changes you.